Hi, this is my second video for Fromm class, and I'm just going to talk about a quote from page 4 that I thought was really interesting. And it's, "This attitude that nothing is easier than to love has continued to be the prevalent idea about love in spite of the overwhelming evidence to the contrary. There is hardly any activity, any enterprise, which is started with such tremendous hopes and expectations, and yet which fails so regularly as love." And so I was just thinking about this and thinking about the process of a relationship and what we're expected to believe. Like we're expected to just think it's gonna be great and it's gonna be awesome and like your whole life's gonna be like the first few weeks when you're in love, like that really excited, like giddy feeling that you get. But it's kind of just like everything, the feel of everything wears off after a while. Like even with like a really strong drug, like the first few times it's gonna be great, and then gradually the like effects of it are gonna start wearing off until like it's not good enough to do anything for you at all anymore, and you're gonna move on to a new drug. And I think that's kind of how it is with love, because it's really great at first, but then it just sort of stops. Like for some people, if you don't make any effort, it's just gonna stop. And I think the reason we have so much failure in marriages, like we have so many divorces and relationships just end so often, is because both people are just expecting it to stay the same way it was, the same way it always was, but you have to accept the fact it's not going to be that way, and you have to sort of change along with it. But people, I think one thing about people that is really interesting is that people are so unwilling to change. Like you just expect to stay the same way, but like when you're young, you don't expect to sort of change that much when you're older, but you do, and you don't really take that into account. And I think that's the reason there's so many like bad endings to relationships, is because we have the expectation that it's going to stay perfect, which it doesn't. But I think the reason that people keep doing it is because it is kind of like a drug. Like it can make you feel so good, but you have to sort of work at it.